Hi everyone, so I am actually stuck at our house. Okay, so we have not moved in yet. Hopefully that will happen not this weekend but the next. I'm done thinking about it because we're working so hard and yeah, some things still need to happen. So yeah, let me show you so that you see that I'm not lying. See? So we have, like, all our stuff has moved. See, there's my mattress and a bunch of things. There's a wall coming here and like a bathroom later on, so that's all the piping and the heating, and the ceiling is still exposed there because we have to lower that ceiling, but that's all gonna happen later down the line. Like, this room is we never intended for it to be ready when we moved. But yeah, I'm in here because it was cold in the kitchen. If I'm brave enough, maybe I'll go downstairs and show you, because the kitchen is pretty much done and I'm incredibly proud of that room. I will go ahead and warn you that this is probably going to be a long video. I am right now, I came to the house straight from work. My husband had a Christmas thing with work and I was gonna go there, but it was raining. It's been raining here nonstop. We've gotten gee, I can't speak anymore. It's Friday night and I'm tired, and we have had flood warnings all over the place because it's been raining nonstop for like a week. Like, nonstop. um, so yeah, I came straight here from work because there was some things that I wanted to get done tonight. Drywall, for instance, takes about 24 hours before you can sand it, and so if I didn't come tonight, then we were going to lose a whole day. I needed to come after work, so I did. And then I was supposed to go to meet my husband at this restaurant with all his colleagues, but it didn't happen anymore because it was raining, and the only way to get there was walking, and it was going to be like a 25-minute walk in the rain, and I was not for that. Plus, I had been sanding. And you can probably not tell, but I was like covered in white. Covered in drywall, so I was like, no, I'm not going like that. So, and then my husband was like, well, you know, we're right about to eat, so wait for me there and I'll come pick you up. And then, okay. Long story short, he is going to be late, and so I'm stuck here and I'm fed up. I already did 3 hours worth of work here, and it's Friday night, and yesterday we were here till like 1 in the morning or something. Ridiculous. I'm running on an average of 5 hours of sleep, and yeah, it's just, I'm ready to go home. See? But I figured I had a moment, and I might as well use the moment. And I know I'm rambling, and maybe I should face the light. So yeah, I know that I'm rambling. I'm using my iPad for the very first time to tape this, and it's kind of strange, and it's gonna be all wobbly. It's just the way it's gonna have to be, I guess. But there are some developments on the TTC front, and I know, and a few of you were very kind to point out that my videos did not need to be TTC related. And that's not what I implied. I just, regardless of the subject matter, I haven't had a waking moment to make videos. So, yeah, that's just the way it's been the last... Oh, I'm not even gonna count how many weeks, but it's been busy. So, I have lots to say, but I do not know where to begin. So this is going to be all over the place, I'm afraid. I guess I'll start with what's coming up. I am due to get my period, hopefully, and I say hopefully, for the very first time in months. I'm gonna be happy to get my period, because the day I get my period, so hopefully next Thursday, I have to call the fertility clinic to make my appointment for my hysteroscopy. We're just gonna bite the bullet and get this show on the road. I've gone through, I guess, what you would call the stages of grief with this whole infertility diagnosis, and it's been tough. It's been tough. I've just to give you an example, 3 weeks ago, it was November 19th or something like that, I think. I went in for a haircut after 8 months. It was really necessary. And I was sitting there. My husband got his haircut before me, and we get our haircut by the same person. And I was looking at her cutting my husband's hair, and I have the worst. I mean, the worst for me, but the best pregnancy rater these days. And I guess I stared at her stomach, and I was like, I probably was staring. And she looked at me, and she was like, "Yeah." And my world started collapsing around me. It's the most ridiculous thing. My hairdresser is pregnant, and my heart's broken. It's the most. See, when my husband went for his haircut like 3 months ago or something, she's a talkative hairdresser, so she tells you lots of stuff while she's working, and she told my husband, and he then in turn told me that they were thinking about having a child, and that her boyfriend was really pushing for it. She wasn't sure, and like she had all these things, so she didn't even know if she even wanted to be pregnant. And 3 months later, she's already showing. So she probably got pregnant that night, and it just brought my reality into such sharp focus of how difficult it's been for us, and how for some people it just happens. And that night, seeing, thinking about it, I'm welling up again. That night, I lost my marbles, lost it. I just started crying. I couldn't, and I was fine. As in, you are fine. It's not like I spent every day curled up in bed crying or anything. But you know, when it hits you, it just hits you like a ton of bricks. And it's just, I've become a person that cannot be happy for others. Sometimes I feel badly about it. I feel like I should be happy for people instead of being hurt by their good news, or jealous, or whatever it is, because I don't even think that it's full jealousy, sorry. I think it's more me being confronted with my own pain, and that's been hard. So it's been very difficult. And I think 2 weeks ago, it was on the 4th of December. I remember because it was my god baby's birthday that day. So we had gone to his birthday party, and after that, it was early, so I said to my husband, like, "Do you want to go out for like just something to drink?" I think I had a coffee or something, but we just went out. I just didn't want to be at his dad's place, so we went, and we were talking about something else, and then we started talking about where we're at with infertility, and this was in a public place, and I wasn't like bawling, but I was crying, and I did say lots of things that I've been thinking and that I've told him before, but for some reason this conversation was quite meaningful for the both of us, and I told him that I do resent what's happening. Not him, not at all. It's just I have had to, in order to be in my relationship, which I fully stand behind, I don't have a moment's regret about my relationship and my husband, and my decision to move to the other side of the planet to make the relationship work. I am utterly proud of that and of us, but it does come with a downside, and it's like I resent the fact that I've had to give up, in a way, give up my family that I was born into, and now I am being kind of like denied the chance of building my own family. I resent that in maybe in an irrational way, but I do, or I have. I don't know that I do anymore, and I was still very caught up, even just 2 weeks ago, in hoping things would be different.